Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney, and today, just like the title suggests, we have my Sephora holiday savings event haul. So we have a lot of products here, so we're just gonna hop right into it. I'm not gonna waste any time. If you're new here, welcome. I love to do clothing unboxings, subscription clothing unboxings, beauty, and get ready with me. So I'm excited that you all are here, and let's go ahead and get right on into it. Alrighty, so starting off with one of my first online orders, which, you know, we had a couple online orders and then we had a couple trips to the store. One of the things that I like to pick up during these holiday savings events or during the spring Sephora sale is I like to stock up on some fragrances, because lately I've been on a fragrance kick, growing my fragrance collection, and then fragrance is expensive. So I want to make sure that I am getting a good deal on the fragrances that I am purchasing. So first item that I picked up was the Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille vaporizers, or like the little atomizer, is that what they're called? The like little tiny sprayers. The little sprayers that you get. So this is the little sprayer inside. It's an inexpensive way, or a way for them to get you to pay even more for like the travel size perfumes, but it's a little tiny travel size perfume inside this nice little mister. So there's the perfume, it goes inside here, and then you have a nice expensive travel size fragrance. Okay, so sticking with fragrance, I also picked up the Jo Malone, the Ginger Biscuit fragrance. I picked this up actually slightly before the sale because I was worried that it would sell out. It had already sold out at like Nordstrom, I think, but I did have points to use, so I redeemed a $100 certificate in order to purchase this, and then I paid the difference. But I picked up the Jo Malone Ginger Biscuit fragrance, and I am super excited to have this in my collection. The bottle is gorgeous, the packaging is stunning, and then let's see if I can get this out. You could only buy the big size bottle of this, but there is the bottle. I will definitely be keeping the little bow on it, but that is the next fragrance that I purchased. Following up with even more fragrance, I also picked up the Prada Paradox fragrance. And they were sold out of the 1 ounce. I do already have the Prada Paradox Intense fragrance that I had picked up at Ulta. They were sold out of the 1 ounce size of this, so I did pick up the 1.6, which is a little bit more, but the fragrance is gorgeous. This is gonna be a really pretty everyday fragrance, so I'm glad I picked this up during the sale. And that is it for the fragrances that I purchased during the sale. Through everything that I've purchased, I'm trying to make this not a super long video, and I wanna try to keep it by brand of things that I've purchased. So starting with Charlotte Tilbury, I started off picking up a little version of the Charlotte Tilbury water magic cream. I already have one. I love it. It is my favorite base recently to use with the UV primer that Charlotte Tilbury has, but I wanted to be cheap, and I picked up the little tiny travel size to start. And then and this is half a fluid ounce, so 0.5 fluid ounces. And then as the sale progressed, I realized like I use this every day. It's my daytime moisturizer. So I went ahead and picked up the large size of the water cream, which is fine. I have some traveling coming up. I can use a little spatula, get some of this out of here and put it inside the little baby. But this is the full, or 1.6 fluid ounces of the water cream. And then the nice thing about the large size is that it is refillable, so you can pop out the little refill, and next sale I can just pick up a refill, add it back to the jar, and be good to go. But I'm loving this moisturizer from Charlotte Tilbury. I was never a fan of the magic cream because of the fragrance, but without the fragrance, it's so divine. I really love it. Sticking with Charlotte Tilbury, I've also picked up a couple Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. So one of the first ones that I picked up was the Kissing formula, and I picked up the shade Stoned Rose, which is what I'm wearing today on my lips. I already have, I think, about 10 or 12 Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, but they are my absolute all-time favorite formula. So this is the shade Stoned Rose, and again, it's what I'm wearing today on my lips. And then Following up with that, I picked up 2 new Charlotte Tilbury quads. I love the quads. They're great for traveling. I picked up the Sophisticate and then I picked up the Uptown Girl. They're very, very similar when you look at the two. I used the Sophisticate today on my eyes, and I have a full get ready with me with my entire look, and it's all using products that I picked up from the Sephora sale. But I picked up the Sophisticate, which is an all matte quad. It's gorgeous. I've probably walked by this 1,000 times, but I love the all matte, and I love that it's not a full-size palette like the Patrick Ta Major Dimension all matte palette. This is way easier to travel with, way quicker to throw into like my everyday makeup bag. And then I also picked up Charlotte Tilbury, the Uptown Girl quad, which you're gonna notice looks very similar, but it has the shimmers in it that is missing from the all matte palette. So here is the Uptown Girl quad, very, very similar shades, but does have the shimmers in it, and I'll be using this in a get ready with me here very soon. But I already own multiple of the quads. I love the formula. I love, again, the compactness of these, so glad to have 2 more in my collection that I picked up on sale. And then I also picked up the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun Kissed Glow Bronzer, the cream bronzer, and this is in the shade 2 Medium. Also wearing this today on my face. I plan on doing a full face of Charlotte Tilbury, even though I'm pretty close today, coming up soon, and maybe even a full face of Valentino. But this is the cream bronzer. Again, I used it today, so you can kind of see that I've dipped into it, but really good pan size, really pretty packaging, like always for Charlotte Tilbury, but glad to have that. And then to go along with that, I typically set my cream bronzer with a powder bronzer. It's just how I do my makeup. So I also picked up the Airbrush bronzer, and this also is in the shade 2 Medium. So there's the corresponding powder bronzer to go along with the cream bronzer. I think I have one more lipstick. Let me take a look. Alrighty, next up, I do have some items from Giorgio Armani. I picked up several items from Giorgio Armani. That's actually from Nordstrom, so I'm gonna set that aside. I picked up some few different shades of the eye tint. I picked up 2 shimmers and 1 matte. So these are the Giorgio Armani eye tints. They're their liquid shadows. Again, I picked up 3 different shades. So I picked up in the matte shade, I picked up the shade 30M, which is Cedar. This is what the little container looks like. Just like the Luminous Silk, but you get your little applicator for your liquid shadow. Again, this is the shade Cedar, and this is in a matte shade. And then I picked up 2 shimmers. So starting with 10S, this is the shade Chestnut. So 10 for the shade, S for shimmer. Again, this is Chestnut. So you get like kind of that like bronzy brown shimmer shade. Probably can't tell the shade here from that, but that's the same applicator, just a shimmer. And then I also picked up 12S, which is Shell, which was a much lighter, like champagne-y shade. But this is 12S Shell. And that is, again, like a light shimmer shade, right? Okay, I picked up for a second. Anyways, let's see if I can build this up a little bit for you to see. All right, there we go. So there's 12S Shell, very light champagne shade. So 3 different eye tints from Giorgio Armani. And then I also picked up the Luminous Silk Glow Blush, which I already have a shade in this, and I also have a shade in the Neo Nude, but this is at shade 11 in Love. Euphoric or Euphoria was very popular last sale, I think the spring sale. But this is the shade In Love, which is a nice nude neutral blush, and I am wearing this today as well. So that is all that I picked up from Giorgio Armani. I do have one other product that I picked up at Nordstrom. It's not sold at Sephora, so I'm gonna leave it out of here and we'll do a different haul with some Nordstrom and Ulta products that I've picked up. All right, before we get into some skincare and some hair care, I didn't think I picked anything, well, let's save that actually. I picked up this little 5-piece Makeup Forever Limitless liner set. You get 5 artist color pencils in like a travel size. So I picked these up, and the shades that you get are number 100, Whatever Black, 104, All Around White, 600, Anywhere Caffeine, 606, Wherever Walnut, and 608, Limitless Brown. So this was a little like gift set that you could purchase. So I picked this up. I've never used Makeup Forever pencils, so I'm excited to try those out. But I picked that little set up. And then, oh, I forgot this one. Also sticking with Giorgio Armani, I picked up the Glow Enhancer Kit. And this would have never caught my eye, except for I swatched this in Nordstrom and I fell in love with this fluid, the pink one. It comes in a really, really pretty gift box. So if you're looking for a holiday gift for a makeup lover, this would be a really great item. Skip the sleeve, just use this, throw a bow on, and it makes a really, really pretty gift. So let me just go ahead and open this up and show you guys what that looks like. And then suggested use says mix either shade into foundation for an all over dewy skin finish, layer under foundation for a subtle glow, or use for extra luminous, apply on top of foundation as a liquid blush and bronzer. So you get the pink shade for the blush, the deeper shade for the bronzer. I also just put this all over underneath my skin when I like sampled it out, and that was really pretty for like a glow enhancer, just like the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter. But these are really, really pretty, a really pretty duo, and they make a really pretty gift as well for any makeup lover in your life. Alrighty, so moving right along, I also have two products from Valentino. Nope, just kidding. One from Valentino, and then two items from Patrick Ta. So I did pick up, if you are new here, if you haven't watched any of my other videos, I love the Eye to Cheek blush from Valentino. So they have a party edition. One of them is a re-promote shade just in the party packaging or the holiday packaging. The other was a new shade from what I could tell. So you get this white Valentino packaging instead of the red. And then this is the shade 302, which was Pink is Punk. Very, very bright pink, not that like baby pink that everyone loves, but I do have to compare this probably to some of the more red shades that it's definitely not any bit of red. Some of the red shades that I have from them, but there you can take a look at what the shade looks like. But I really just love this formula, and I just had to pick up the white packaging because I thought that was fun for the holidays, but also it's a shade that I didn't already have. And then again, the other shade that they sell is a re-promote, so just be careful, just make sure it's not something that you already have in your collection, but this one, from what I can tell, is new and not a re-promote. All right, that's gonna go with a Nordstrom haul. I also picked up two items from Patrick Ta. I've never tried the Patrick Ta cream foundation and finishing powder. I don't even know if this is for my skin type. I have dry skin, but when I swatched in store, it felt really nice. So I picked this up in the shade Light 1. Or no, I swatched this when I got it. So you have the cream foundation and the setting powder here. And then again, really nice to travel with because you can just take this compact with you for your foundation. You don't have to worry about liquids either if you're flying. And then I picked up the Patrick Ta Double Take Cream Powder Blush in the shade She's Blushing, which I've heard a few people talk about here on YouTube. And again, it's a nice like rosy neutral from what I can tell, or neutral, not even really rosy, but She's Blushing, pretty neutral shade. So excited to have these, especially for fall. So thank you, Patrick Ta. Tom Ford, picked up the Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Foundation. Sorry, I thought somebody was gonna come to my door. All right, so I picked up the Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Foundation. Tom Ford does complexion like no other. I am wearing this today. Part of it could be that this shade 1.5 cream just matches me perfectly. I have it in the Traceless Stick Foundation, but I think that Tom Ford complexion is gorgeous. I love the airless pump here on this, so excited to have this in my foundation in a rotation, but I'm trying really hard to not purchase any more foundations now until I work my way through some of the foundations that I already own, which is a lot. Okay, let's see what else we got. Also picked up the Dior Couture Color Lipstick. This might have been picked up from Ulta, I cannot remember, but classic shade 999 red. And I picked this up in the satin shade. So that might have been Ulta, it might have been Sephora. Not 100% sure. Regardless, you can get it both places. So this is again in the 999 shade, and it is the satin finish. All right, let me see what else I got for you guys. I also picked up the Cali Ray Surf Proof Setting Spray. Also used this to set my makeup today. I heard lots of people rave about this, especially if you're a fan of the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, but I heard this is slightly more hydrating. It does have a very strong coconut scent. Smells like summer in a bottle for sure, but it is very hydrating. I don't feel any tackiness after I've sprayed it, not any more than I do with Charlotte Tilbury, so we'll see how well my makeup lasts with this, but didn't need a new setting spray. Won't be purchasing anymore for quite a while. It'll be a miracle if I work through what I have before this next Sephora sale, but excited to have this based on other people's recommendations on that one. All right, I gotta pick up my son here from school here shortly, but finishing out the video, I picked up a couple hair care products. I picked up the Pureology Hydrate set. You get a full-size shampoo, full-size conditioner, and then a travel size of the Color Fanatic Multitasking Leave-In Spray. I used to use this shampoo and conditioner a long time ago, and wanted to pick this up. It was a really great price for the gift set. You can still purchase the gift set. It was just even a better deal with the 20% off, so I picked that up. And then you can watch some of my shorts, but I did pick up one of these kits. So the Sephora holiday must-have favorites, best-selling, 58 bucks. You get a few full-size products in here, all products that I will definitely use. And then I got my discount on top, which was a really, really good deal. And you get a little makeup bag with it as well. So I picked that up in the sale. And then I did pick up some additional shampoo and conditioner because I just go through it, but I did pick up the Moroccan Oil shampoo and conditioner. I've never purchased the full size. I've used the travel size plenty of times, but excited to have these in my shampoo and conditioner rotation. And then I also picked up the Nest Votive Holiday 3-pack set. You get Holiday, Crystal Ginger, and Birchwood Pine in here. And then I picked up 2 Voluspa candles, which I will throw on the screen, but I picked up a Cinnamon Woods, and then I also picked up the Pumpkin Spice Latte full-size Voluspa candles. I picked up the Laneige Cica Sleeping Mask. This is meant to kind of help with any stressed skin that you have, and every now and then my skin will kind of have a moment and I need to kind of use something that's gentle but will help repair. So I picked that up. Using my points, I also picked up this Dermalogica cleansing set. So I used some points to pick this little guy up. You get a special cleansing gel and a pre-cleanse in here for traveling. And then I also picked up, you know, the infamous TikTok headband for 100 points. So those were some freebies. I picked up the Sephora Pro Brush 71 brush, the concealer brush. Those were 30% off no matter what tier you were. And then I picked up a Sephora pencil sharpener, again, 30% off. And then I picked up this silly Sephora beauty magnet, which I think was meant to be used with brushes that you could purchase. However, I thought it would be a really good mixing medium. I will not use the magnet. I actually heard the magnet was crap, but I thought that it would be a good mixing medium for foundations or used to put my foundation on, and it's kind of heavy duty. So yeah, I thought I would use that for mixing or putting foundations on. And then that is everything that I got at the Sephora sale. I believe I'm looking around. I think I hit everything. If you enjoy videos like this, make sure you like and subscribe, and then ring the bell notification if you want to be notified anytime I upload. Leave a comment. Let me know if you've watched one of my videos previously. And then just as a heads up, any links down below are affiliate links. I do earn a small commission. Just helps my channel grow, helps me put that money right back into my channel so I can keep providing reviews and content for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. Bye.